Woman Rights Radio, Woman Rights Radio, 101.1, 101.1, FM Abuja. Àgbẹ̀nùsọ aláìlára, ìgbèjà aláìlẹ́nìkan. Agbófinró fìyà jẹ ọ́, láláì ní ìdí. Torí òkò lówó lọ́wọ́, wọ́n fẹ́ gbẹ́bí fẹ́lẹ́rẹ́, wọ́n fẹ́ gbàdé fẹ́lẹ́bí, wọ́n fẹ́ fọwọ́ ọlágbá olójú. Sáré wá, wọ́n á gbèjà rẹ̀ jà, wọ́n á gbèjà rẹ̀ jà. Ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà kò sí rárá, elédèmédè kò sí rárá, ẹlẹ́sìnmẹ̀sìn kò sí rárá. Ìbàdàn Haúsá ni yọ́, Yorùbá ni yọ́, Ìgbò ni yọ́, ọmọ Nàìjíríà ni gbogbo wa. Ó wọlé dé. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ tí wọlé dé. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ tí wọlé dé. Òun àti ìrètí ti dòde. Òun àti ìrètí ti dòde. Àkùkọ gàgàrà lọ́dún ní ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ eré ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Woman Rights Radio, Woman Rights Radio, 101.1, 101.1, FM Abuja. Mẹ́kìsá máa bá sẹ́rẹ̀ lọ. Mẹ́kìsá máa bá sẹ́rẹ̀ lọ. Ẹni Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ò ṣe farawé. Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ń bẹ lẹ́yìn rẹ̀. Woman Rights Radio, Woman Rights Radio, 101.1, 101.1, FM Abuja. Èyí ni rédíò olùgbèjà ará ìlú Woman Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Radio Woman Rights Radio, an samo ta don tsare 'yancin al'umma. Al'ummar ƙasa ta Najeriya, 101.1 a yi saurari yau.
Maraba da kirkirar sabon gidan rediyon kare haƙunan al'umma, Human Rights Radio, mita 101.1 domin ƙididdiga da bin kadin al'amuran al'umma. Gaskiyar wanda aka yi layar zana da gaskiyarsa ta bayyana, makirci da ƙaryar zalunci su fito kururu, da tono kuskure ƙarara domin gyara ya tabbata. Muryar mara gata, muryar mara murya. Shirye-shirye awa 24 a kullum. Human Rights Radio, mita 101.1, irinsa na farko a faɗin duniya. Yana nan a lamba 1184 jikin Games Village a garin Abuja, wanda mamallaka Berkete Family suka samu. Karkashin jagorancin Ordinary President Ahmad Isa.
Doka za a bi ta shafi shan rediyo, da kawai korafi ya zo ya yi hariyo. Ga sauti ga raura ɗauba haufiyo, babu kamar su yanzu mun yarda. Mun yaba rediyo Human Rights Radio.
Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Tinye radio gị na Human Rights Radio Station Abuja 101.1 FM. Olu na-ekwuchitere anyị Human Rights Radio Station Abuja 101.1 FM. A na-emegbu ga-emegbu Human Rights Radio Station. Ndị uwe ojii ọtụkpuru gị na nga n'ụzọ na-adịghị mma. Anara gala gị Human Rights Radio Station. Tunu kena anyị 101.1 FM. Igbo onye Igbo Human Rights Radio Station. Onye Yoruba 101.1 FM. Igbo onye Hausa Human Rights Radio Station. Abuja 101.1 FM.
Ụmụnnem Human Rights Radio Station abatago n'obodo 101.1 FM Abuja. Anyị abatala ka ime ka ihe wee dị mma ọzọ. Igbo onye Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Nigeria gbaa gburugburu. Anyị enweghị nkewa ọbụla. Ya tinye redio gị na 101.1 FM Abuja Human Rights Station. Ọ bụ station ndị na-enweghị onye na-ekwuchitere ha ọnụ, ma ndị ogbenye, ma ndị achụrụ n'ọrụ n'ụzọ na-ezighị ezi, ma ndị akpọchiri n'ụzọ na-ezighị ezi. Anyị na-agbasakwa ozi anyị gbaa gburugburu n'ụwa niile, na-akọkwara gị akụkọ akụkọ na-eme ugbu a kpọmkwem mana Facebook, Instagram, Twitter na YouTube gbaa gburugburu. Ịchọ akụkọ na-eme na Nigeria tinye redio gị na 101.1 FM Human Rights Station. Anyị ga-ekwuchitere gị ọnụ gị gwa gị eziokwu ka o si na-adị kpọmkwem. Asị adịghị ya ma ọlị, tinye redio gị na 101.1 FM Human Rights Station. Anyị enweghị nkewa ọbụla ma ọlị. Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, onye Mmong, Niger Delta. Nke ahụ redio unu gbaa gburugburu.
101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM Abuja. Tinye radio gị na Human Rights Radio Station Abuja 101.1 FM. Olu na-ekwuchitere anyị Human Rights Radio Station Abuja 101.1 FM.
All right, you're welcome back to Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, redefining broadcasting. That's our motto. That's what we strive to do. And you are still on You Day on My Mind. And the things that have been on our mind lately has been from the president recovery, which was very sweet. I couldn't wait. You could see the perspiration for me the night before. Everybody was really calling me, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, well, you know, they said it, then that we must believe it. And we were very excited. We prayed so hard for him to come back. There's nothing that I did not say to people. I said, you know, one thing that we must be happy for is the fact that we have followed him through this process as Nigerians. We have walked this walk with him, so he's going to in turn walk the walk with us in restructuring and making sure that everything is fine, because that's why we voted him. And like I said earlier, I have the opportunity to have it in the house, the mouthpiece himself, the special advisor on media and publicity to the president of the Nigerian country, if I can put it like that, the Nigerian nation, the Nigerian family, and the Nigerian people. Mr. Femi Adesina, you're still very welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we left off earlier talking about how, you know, praying for the stability of the country and making sure we wish a lot of things to work in the country. But my next question is, last Friday, a joint visit between executive members of the APC and the PDP to the president happened, and the president said he was so happy that the two groups recognized the need for national unity as a precondition for prosperity. With that conversation, do you see any threat to the unity of a country with the way things are going?
Oh, of course, lots and lots of threats to the unity of the country. We have seen it in recent times. Perhaps the only time in which the unity of the country was threatened, worse than we experienced recently, was before the Civil War, but not too many. Anybody below 60 will not know that time, because that time itself is over 50 years now. So anybody who is below 60 will not remember what happened before the Civil War. But this one happened right before our faces. You had eviction notices everywhere. You had civil disobedience of people shutting down 5 states in the country and ensuring that there was no vehicular movement. Traders didn't open their shops. It was like a civil disobedience, and it was a threat to the unity of the country. And then came eviction notices, and then threats of notices and all that. The fabric of the country was about being torn.
What's your thought on having a referendum?
Yes, but there are legal procedures. A country that has a National Assembly, the people in the National Assembly in the two houses are deemed to be the representatives of the people. Therefore, if a referendum will come, it is those representatives of the people that will declare it, that will legitimize it. It can't happen without the National Assembly. It can't.
I love the sound of that. 0818 99 91011. I'll take the number again. 0818 99 91011. That's the number to call right here and be part of the show. Your contributions are immensely needed right here. You know, all those questions we wanted to ask, everything that we need to talk about, that we go and talk on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch, you can do it right here. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook, Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. All right, we have a call right here. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is John. I'm calling up from Use.
Hi, John from Muse. John, talk to me.
Yeah, the question I have for my boss is, presently we are having a situation in the country which a lot of people are sick and they need medical medication presently. And there's no resources, and the government itself is not helping issue to release funds for people traveling outside. I want.
Hello? Hello? Oh, John, do call us back. 0818-9991-011. That's the number to call to be part of it. Remember, you can send your messages to Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. I have Mr. Femi Adeshino in the building. Let me ask you a very off question. What did you want to be when you grew up? What did you tell yourself, what I want to be when I grow up?
Yes, growing up, I guess my teachers determined what I will be for me. In secondary school, my teachers would just say, you either be a lawyer or a journalist. They were the ones. I didn't know what they saw, but not one, not two, not three of my teachers said it. Additional, you either be a lawyer or a journalist. I didn't know what they saw in me that made them decide. But after a number of them had repeated it, I then opted for journalism. So that's how I became a journalist.
Do you think that is a pro or a con for our educational system in not allowing the kids to find out what they want to be?
Part of the education process is for teachers to also understand their students and help them to bring out the best in them.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello? Hi. Yes, hello, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is
Christopher, can you reduce the volume of your radio set, please? All right, thank you so much. I'm listening to you. Okay, he's here.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, thank you.
Hello.
He's hearing you. He can hear you.
The referendum, he just like concluded it can happen without the national assembly. Yes, it's happened, but what is the way or what is the way for what are the freedom to expect from the national assembly? That is one. Hello, are you?
I'm listening to you.
Yes, and that is one. Number two is, in Nigeria today, we cry, the National Assembly and they don't do this or they did it or the National Assembly of Nigeria cry out for them to speak to. Why they are here for people and they are not attending to their there for.
Okay, Christopher.
For the pharmacy outside there, every day with language, cry, they complain. I don't know if they cry reaching the step. That is why you see cry up and down, referendum, restructuring, this and that. That is why I come up with that.
Oh, we lost the call from Christopher. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
My name is Dambo.
Your name is?
Dambo.
Dambo. All right, you're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to do this matter so that you extend concerning why they have withhold the results 3,000 plus. When our children are there, they will put the results. And when our children stay there, they will use it. So that is my complaint.
Okay, you're complaining about the WIAC results.
Yeah.
You know?
The over 3,000 results were withheld.
Yes, 3,000 results. If our children, they will not be able to they will get the they will be able to time my daughter in the city WIAC. So please extend it to the Minister of Education.
Okay.
Okay, we heard that. Thank you so much. We have a call from Sweden. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Sweden.
Yes, okay, Sweden. That means I'm correct.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky, talk to us.
Yeah, what I was saying that is an issue. Thank God our president is back from I thank God for him.
Thank you.
What I would like to say about the situation in Nigeria right now is that when somebody wins an election, the opposition have to get them together, work with the winning party, for we to working out for our country, not trying to find one way or the other to destroy the country. Because if tomorrow or 2019 they win the first election, the other opposition will put hands together to destroy the administration, which the government does not work like that. Government is a complex government. We have to, like the good luck finished together as the administration. Our father Buhari, President Buhari came in. We have to work with him to move Nigeria forward, not to find one way or the other, to find one group to do this, to scatter the administration. Okay. At the end of the day, we see that nothing will be working in that country.
Okay.
Let opposition in Nigeria learn how to accept defeat. So that the country can move on. Okay. Because the way they are doing it in Nigeria, Nigeria is not moving on. Even though now, maybe they are seeing Buhari shining down, even though Buhari is there today, and even the other opposition parties, they are not going to solve the problem of Nigeria just one day. In fact, they can only solve the problem of Nigeria with the opposition party. Not without opposition, we all are one. What do you look at people in APC today? They were one in PDP. Because many of them moved from PDP to APC.
Hello? Okay. That call, the call just ended. Yes, okay, so we have our first conversation, even though I could not hear him properly. I think I'll tackle the wire question first.
Okay.
3,000 people, results have been seized. What do you have to say about that?
I guess WAEC will not just seize results without reason, without cause. But like the person said, can we please pass the information to the Minister for Education? Because he supervises that sector, I'm sure he's aware of that issue, but I promise to also raise the matter with him.
Okay, so this other one is talking about working. This is from Sweden. He was talking about working with, Lucky from Sweden, working with the opposition.
Yeah.
How has the Buhari administration been able to do that, sir?
Well, you realize that just on Friday, there was a meeting with the president in which you had the ruling APC and you also had the PDP. It was a leadership of both parties, which I think is a significant development in our country. It's good for our democracy that the two parties came together to pay a goodwill visit to the country. So that shows you that the governing party is not seeing the opposition as something you cannot touch. No, you can always relate with them. Okay. And I hope and believe that both parties will go forward in that spirit.
All right. Okay, sir. Let's take this call. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Hannah.
Good afternoon, sir. What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Yeah, my name is Femi. I'm calling from Abuja.
Femi, calling from Abuja. Tony. Oh, okay. I was going to say your name.
I want to really commend Mr. Femi Adesina for all you have been doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the way you have been piloting the media affairs of the country.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I also want to commend both leaders of the APC and the PDP for coming together to visit the president last weekend. So whether we like it or not, it has a way of drowning down the tension that has been in the country. And I think they should sustain it before the president arrived, there was a little tension in the country. And with the visit of the leaders of both parties smiling together, for a person that watched that clip, I believe it as a way of shooting down the tension that has been in the country that all is well, and that is what we really need for national unity. So I commend it, but I want to find out the issue of hate speech. I don't know how what constitutes a hate speech. I think they should throw more light on it.
Okay.
So that people will know what constitutes hate speech. Is this when you talk against the government in power, or you criticize a government program that becomes a hate speech, or you talk against a particular ethnic group? What constitutes a hate speech? Because I'll be doing on it in my mind. Thank you.
All right, Tony. Thank you so much. Let's take this one, then we can go straight to the answers. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. What is your name, sir?
I'm calling from Cuba.
Your name is?
Muhammad. I'm calling from Cuba.
All right, Muhammad. Talk to me.
Yeah, I was very, very happy the day I saw Mr. President coming back from Mexico City. Very, very recommended. But what I want from Mr. President, the money the man is saving as in saving treasury accounts, this money should use this money immediately for betterment of the country. Because the reason is that you can see PDP now are coming up. And we know that PDP cannot do without money. They are coming up because of that money in the account. Please and please, Mr. Additional, help us tell Mr. President to use that money immediately.
Okay.
For betterment of the country.
Okay, Mohammed.
Once PDP go to that hospital, they will lavish that money and nobody will come there. Please and please.
Okay, Mohammed. So just one more call, sir. Just one more call. Hello? Hello? Okay, great. So we have Mr. Tony saying, what constitutes hate speech?
Yes. I'll say whatever can inflame passion to the point of destruction is hate speech. Whatever can inflame passion to the point of people wanting to exact vengeance is hate speech. Whatever you will say and will cause people to want to take the laws into their hands is hate speech. It's not criticism of government. No, you can criticize government. In a democracy, you can criticize government, but your criticism must be constructive. But if you criticize government to the point of now saying this is because it is this ethnic group that is leading, that is why that is happening, and you begin to disparage a whole ethnic group, then it is becoming hate speech. That was what caused the genocide in Rwanda. It was a piece of music that triggered off the genocide in Rwanda. Millions of people were killed. So that kind of music, you can describe it as hate speech. Anything that you say that would disparage the people, disparage their religion, disparage what they believe, drag their reputation through the mud is hate speech. And we need to be careful of that.
Okay, Sam. Remember, you can call the number 081 89 99 1011. I'll take the number again. 081 89 99 1011. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from the UK.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Fela.
Fella. All right, fella, talk to me.
Okay, you want to ask Mr. Additional, what is government doing? So what is government is doing toward this Biafra secret service?
Okay.
And don't forget, the share in the Kano also have private armies, you know that?
Okay, I can, yes, okay.
So, and this is how the battle between Tutsi and Hutu started.
Okay.
Government will do something on time.
All right.
That's my contribution.
All right, fella, thank you so much for that contribution. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm very fine. What's your name, sir? I can't hear you. What did you say?
My name is Abubakar.
Abubakar from Musaitu. All right, Abubakar, please be audible.
All right. So, I'm talking about the candidate. We are seeing some leaders and some partner leaders. They are talking about presenting some message that is not good for them. They are leaders.
Hello?
Hello.
Abubakar, you need to call us back, please. You're not very audible. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What is your name?
My name is Abdulaziz.
Abdulaziz. Where are you calling us from?
Calling from Abuja City, Nigeria.
Okay, talk to me.
I greet Femi Adesina very, very well.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, what I'm advising our president and our government in general, I want the Mr. President to try his best to build an hospital that our leaders will stay in Nigeria and take their treatment. Not for us, it's a slap on Nigeria. Each time our leader fell sick, they went to another country to seek for help. So in that area, I'm really concerned.
Okay.
And another thing again, we have a man that is in this country that is very, very, I can say he's a bad man.
Please, let's not use such words.
I'm sorry to use that word.
Please.
Each time I see a show television talking about Buhari, I always cry.
Don't
Because I
worry.
don't expect such a man to be behaving like that. I should know he's going to be paid down in this country.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hello. My name is Jimmy. I'm calling you from England.
Your name is?
My name is Jim.
Chidi.
Chidu.
Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy calling me from England.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy, you're welcome.
Thank you. The only, sorry. Thank you, Mr. Sheeman.
He's greeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you for a great good work. Well done.
Thank you.
The only question I have for you is in terms of media and the publicity on President's Day. Is what are you guys actually doing in a way to promote what or how the presidency operates on via the internet? Most of us don't watch NTA News. It is not even clear enough. The content are very boring. A lot of times you have people arguing about things that the federal government is actually doing or not doing. We don't have that information at our fingertips. Is it possible for you to make some sort of arguments whereby we can see at first glance the kind of projects that the federal government is working on, and the planned completed dates should be, and when the actual is started, just to give people a feel good thought about what the federal government is doing, and we can actually track the status. it is very, very difficult because it gets the allo analysis from people all the time, running down what government is doing. And so it's not easy, I know, but if you have those sort of information internet is available for people, then you find out that.
Okay, I think Jimmy's call just got cut off. Okay, we have a lot of questions that we need to treat, so we're going to do that now and leave the calls for now. So John from Musetu earlier talked about infrastructure for people who have been sick. There are a lot of sick people and there's no infrastructure for them to be taken care of properly. And
okay, maybe let me respond to that.
Yes.
I guess that question came as a fallout from the fact that the president had to travel out to get medical attention. What I would say is there are certain ailments and infirmities you have that even doctors in Nigeria will refer abroad. Even Nigerian doctors themselves go abroad for medical attention. So you can't play the nationalism or patriotism card too large or wide to the extent of now dying in the process. It is only when you are alive that you can lead a country. So if a president needed to go abroad for medical attention, so be it. And he has been attended to, and we thank God he is back. But then I agree, yes, we should improve healthcare facilities in our country. And not only healthcare facilities, every phase of everything, education, infrastructure, aviation, everything about the Nigerian life must be improved, and that was why APC came on the plank of change in 2015, and we have till 2019 for them to deliver. I believe they will deliver.
Okay. Also, we have Mohammed saying the Treasury single account.
Yes.
That money should be brought out.
Well, what I'd like to say is that the TSA is not being warehoused and not being used. That money in the Treasury single account belongs to ministries, departments, agencies, and parastatals. They are still using that money. What you have as reserve in that account is what will have been stolen if that account didn't exist. So the balance you hear from time to time is the excess, the extra that we have. It's not as if the money is just there. The money is being used. But if we didn't have the TSA as we have it now, what you have there as balances would have been stolen. At the end of the year, now September is a few days away, you will see that all those agencies and parastatals now would be cooking the books so that they can balance their books by December. But with the TSA, that is not possible again.
Okay, there has been a lot of agitation about restructuring, and with it came a lot of tension, which has been doused. But what steps is your principal prepared to take to end such?
It was in his broadcast. He said those issues can be handled either by the National Assembly or the Council of State. So I'm sure he may refer those matters to the National Assembly and the Council of State. Don't forget that National Assembly, before they went on recess, he also asked for a bill that should transmit a bill to them so that they could discuss this issue.
All right, so Fela talked about the BSS, that's the Biafra Secret Service, and the Shiites. So all this
yes, when you talk of capacity, this is a government that has capacity to secure the country. Correct. And don't forget that security is one of the three cardinal points. The government has said, 1, it will secure the country, 2, it will fight corruption, and 3, it will revive the economy. So anybody that is having a secret army or a secret service anywhere is just a waste of time. This government will take care of such.
Okay, finally, before I allow my Oga to wrap this up, Jimmy from England was talking about having government projects, information on what the government is doing at their fingertips for the diaspora.
I agree with him completely. Definitely. I agree with him. We have NTA there. It's government owned, though government does not teleguide the station. But he talked about the reception not being very good.
Yes.
I remember that when we visited the president in London, the Minister of Information promised that something was being done to NTA and the reception will become world class soon when they go fully digital.
Okay.
So something will be done to that reception. And beyond NTA, you also have private stations. He could respond because he's hearing this station now. So kudos to Berekete station too. At least they can get you in London.
Yes.
But his comment is noted.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hanging with you, but I'm going to have to invite my boss to come here and as the ordinary president to come and take over. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, sir. So come and take over.
Thank you very much, Tracy. Okay. This is Human Rights Radio 101.1, redefining broadcasting, and we have Mr. Femi Adesina in the studio. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth.
Kenneth, where are you calling from?
Well, I'm calling from Kuala Lumpur. Why?
From Kuala Lumpur.
The person having this program, I thought it's a radio.
Yes.
Because I'm hearing a man's voice now.
We are switching.
Okay, so I want to know, is the program still ongoing?
Yes, the program is still on.
Okay, I want to greet everybody in the studio and Mr. Adesina.
Thank you.
And I want to disagree with him that doctors always refer people to go abroad, and the doctors also go abroad for themselves for their treatment, because I think the reason why they go abroad is because we don't have electricity.
Okay.
Because for you to run hospital with all those equipment, then go abroad, we have to have steady electricity. And I want to ask him, what is the government doing to restore electricity in Nigeria?
Okay, what did you say?
Electricity is one of the major problems in the country, but nobody is saying anything about it.
What did you say is your name?
My name is Kenneth.
From
Kuala Lumpur,
Malaysia.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
When was the last time you were in Nigeria?
I was in Nigeria last February.
Last February. Between February
December, February.
Between February and this August, there has been tremendous improvement within the power sector. And it might interest yes, it might interest you to know that I'm sorry, I'm not trying to push blames on anybody, but the previous governments, not one government, the previous governments have embezzled money in the name of electricity. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So, but back to your question now, I would like to go to Mr. Femi Adesina for him to give us an answer from the government's angle.
Okay, and I have two.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Kenneth from Malaysia. You have observed, right? Nigeria has had a challenge with the power sector, but since this government came, it's a challenge that has been confronted head-on. Between February that you came home last and now, a lot of improvement has come on. Just about 2 weeks ago, it was announced that even the capacity of Nigeria to distribute electricity now is about 6,800 megawatts, close to 7,000 megawatts. You know that is work in progress in this country. And this government has vowed that before its time is up in 2019, the minimum megawatts of electricity that Nigeria will have will be 10,000.
Okay, we hope so. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
What is your name and where are you calling Human Rights Radio from?
Yeah, good afternoon, my president. My name is Fabio Hassan, calling from Gadua Estate, Abuja.
How is Gadua Estate today, sir? Yes.
I want to first of all start by appreciating your effort.
Thank you.
Making sure that all humans' rights cannot be violated.
Thank you.
And also congratulate all the families members.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry, network. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, may I know who is on the line, please?
My name is Kamaruddin Adekunle. I'm calling from Bedford, in UK.
From Belfort?
Bedford, yeah.
In UK?
I'm so particularly, I have Mr. Adesina.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the job you are doing.
Thank you. Mr.
Adesina, is it possible for the federal government to centralize this?
To do what?
Because I know that one of the areas we have
please, you are not too clear.
Am I clear now?
Yes, a lot better now.
Please. Because I listen to Mr. Pashola sometimes, and I pity the man the way he's trying all possible best. But he mentioned something that there's a human problem in the power sector. What can this government do to solve this problem and decentralize of it? I think it's going to help. I happen to have opportunity to speak with this present governor of Ondo State on the radio in Ibadan, and he promised me that they are going to sit down with the federal government and decentralize this electricity, because the gas in Ondo State is enough to power the Southwest alone.
Okay.
I think federal government have to take this step, and let's see if there will be an improvement in that area. We need it, Mr. Adesina.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Adesina,
yes.
We are very good people in Nigeria, and with your support and your effort, we will be better than this in the next few years.
Thank you. I believe so.
Thank you.
I believe so.
Thank you very much. Yes. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yes. What is your name and where are you calling Human Rights?
From Gadua Estate, sir.
Your name is?
Ali Hassan, calling from Gadua Estate, sir.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Sir, my contribution is that the citizens have so many rights lying on the necks of this government, which seriously one of them is job opportunities. And secondly, I see less action in terms of the ministers. When it comes to their ministers, their cabinets, their performance is very low, seriously.
Example of such ministers? Minister of Power.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead.
Also education.
Go ahead, okay?
Health and other ones.
So what is the way forward, in your opinion?
Sir, the way forward, this world has been everything, nothing is heading now. I think Nigeria should learn from other countries. If you want to do it, let's copy from those ones who do it successfully without stressing ourselves. We avoid all the errors.
Which of the countries are we supposed to copy from?
So simply, we can even copy from Ghana here, our neighbors.
Ghana.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Best regard to your dear, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, the number to call is 081 8999 1011. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, may I know who is on the line, please?
My name is Otu from local government.
Come again with your name, sir.
My name is Otu.
Otu from local government.
Yes, from local government district.
Yes, we have Mr. Femi Adesina in the studio.
First of all, to thank Mr. President and the people in the studio.
Thank you.
But I want to comment in the area of power,
Electricity.
Electricity generation.
Yes, sir.
So the position is that the statement of the previous government, they started with I will not. Can you listen to me, sir?
I am all ears. I'm listening to you. I don't want to interrupt you because you are making a very, very important point.
Yes.
Yes.
They started with, can I say, this thing is breaking.
Yeah, but it is not.
It should go.
Go ahead. It's not breaking. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, may I know who is on the line, please?
My name is Adebowale Tinubu.
Okay, Barrister.
I'm calling from London.
Is that Barrister Adebowale Tinubu?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Barrister Adebowale Tinubu, how is London today?
Yeah, London is very, very good today.
How clear is our reception over there in London?
Very, very, very clear, sir.
This, you will. Do you agree with us that Human Rights Radio is truly redefining broadcasting?
Yes, sir. Very, very, very well, sir.
Okay.
Perfectly, sir.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Additional.
Thank you, Barrister. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Mr. Additional, we are having a national embarrassment.
Where? How?
Yeah, which has to do with one German contractor and the Nigerian government, which is what's this government name? It did a contract. It did a radio contract for them to be the radio station.
Are you talking about
have been suffering?
Barrister Tinubu? Are you talking about Mr. Richard Closer?
Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Richard Closer.
The case between him and Zamfara State's governor.
Governor, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, on this platform, the Minister of Information has been spoken to, EFCC has been spoken to, DSS has been spoken to, every part of the government has been spoken to. It look as if they are all untouchable. Nobody can speak to Mr. Yari.
Abdulaziz
Yari. This one has been suffering. Yeah, this one has been suffering every day, and this is a national embarrassment. And nobody has ever stood up from any part of the government to look at this pronounced problem.
I was even told.
Even talking to you now, I'm even frustrated. Even talking to you because we're not being treated this way in abroad.
Okay, I was even told that the ambassador to Germany, ambassador of Germany to Nigeria, had to intervene, and at a point in time, he had to even write a letter to His Excellency, the Governor of Zamfara State, asking the government of Zamfara State to pay Mr. Richard Closer his money. Hello?
Yeah, that up to now, nothing has been done. This man has been suffering day in, day out. You can imagine this man eating a breakfast in the hotel and keep part of the breakfast for dinner. And Yari is owing this man more than almost 200 million naira. How could that be possible in a nation where there is a president?
For a job,
Mr. Adesina, we are pushing this into you. You are a media spokesman for the president. Can you please pass this message across to the president? We want this man to be paid.
Okay.
And we want Yari is the chairman of Government Forum. If he's the chairman of Government Forum and is behaving this way, treating a German national this way, is totally absurd.
Thank you very much.
It's not acceptable, sir.
Thank you. You have made your point. Let's hear from Mr. Femi Adesina.
Thank you, Barrister. I am not quite familiar with that case, but it is strictly not a presidency matter, but because it's a national issue, I'll suggest that it be brought to the attention of Minister Lai Mohammed, who is in charge of that sector.
I have had a reason to involve the Minister of Information.
Oh, great.
We 2 weeks ago, we wrote a letter to the Vice President, asking him to intervene on behalf of the German national. We actually treated the matter on one of our programs called Brekete Family, where the German national, by name Mr. Richard Closer, brought his complaints, and we gave the Zamfara state government an opportunity to say their own side of the story. Nothing came from the Zamfara state's government, and from the feelers I have gotten so far, the man is in bad, condition.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
So I don't know, being the spokesperson, the media spokesperson to the president, now we have drawn your attention to this matter. Even Elder Ima Okoro took up this matter to see what he could do. He went as far as engaging the national chairman of the APC to get involved, So what have you got to say about this?
Okay, well, like I said, I just got informed about this.
Yes, sir.
Well, I promised to discuss with the Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, and we'll see what can be done.
Okay. Do you think it would be okay if we refer this man with all his documents to see you, for you to go through his documents and be convinced that he has actually executed the contract that was awarded him, and he has not been paid?
I'd rather he sees the minister, because it's down the minister's alley rather than mine.
Okay.
So I'd rather he sees the minister.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We have 2 more calls to take before we excuse Big Brother Femi Adesina. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
This is Human Rights Radio 101.1.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be connected. My name is Mike. I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, Abuja. What part of Abuja are you calling from?
Pape.
Pape. Okay, what is your contribution?
My contribution has to do with the issue of national security.
Security.
I sent you a message on WhatsApp. I don't know if you read it.
Okay.
The issue is about this GSM.
Yes.
Everybody remember when we started, there was something like SIM registration.
Yes.
When it pricks the consciousness of the regulators, NCC, to talk about SIM registration,
people were buying SIM cards in bulk, pre-registered them, and were selling to the public on the street. Now, when the NCC took the deadline that all unregistered SIM cards should be removed from the networks of all the network providers, it took NCC to fine MTN before. I don't know even that fine, whether they paid or not. And even if they paid, they are still, well, I can't say for sure if the unregistered SIM are still on, but the issue of the pre-registered SIM is still a national security threat. Like I said, Honorable President,
yes.
I sent you a WhatsApp message that if it took NCC to find MTN before for them to comply with the issue of unregistered SIM card, what about the pre-registered one? Because the pre-registered one, the network providers themselves don't even know which one is pre-registered and which one is registered correctly. And I am saying I have a solution.
Okay.
I've been trying all I could to communicate this solution, but I've not been heard yet. I don't know if it's a thing additional can do anything, because I have a first-hand information about this. Okay. The pre-registered SIM card is a menace. Last time on another radio station in Abuja here, somebody came from Mincy about this issue of say you must have a national identity number before they can give international passport. And I said, good. But that is a good one. But the other agencies should be connected. And yes, the man, Mr. Sunday, also said they are bringing in everybody. And I mentioned NCC. But I also say that the database from NCC is in error because of this registered SIM card. Until something is done, all this is about this HPG you're talking about. A lot of people are using these platforms, this SIM card, and they are using to do this HPG because they know they cannot be traced. So I am saying there's a solution to it that I'm going to address it out, but also I can say on air. That's my contribution, sir.
You said your name is...
My name is Micah Ugala.
Okay, Micah Ugala. You know, yes. I am just the ordinary president, not the real president.
I know. But
okay, and Mr. Femi Adesina is the spokesperson to the original and the real president.
Yes, that's what I'm bringing here.
He has listened to you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I would like you to hold the line while he engages you. Please.
Thank you. I've listened to you, and I think what you've brought to the table is quite germane, very important for national security. I'll say, please, if you send your details to the station, it will be passed to me, and I will engage with the appropriate government.
Like I said, I'll send a WhatsApp message to the President.
No, I want you to come to the radio station tomorrow morning by 7 o'clock during the program Brekete Family. I'm not going to feature you on air, but I'm going to have a personal discussion with you, so I can forward your details to Big Brother Femi Adesina.
It's all right.
Are you comfortable with that?
I'm comfortable to talk on it anywhere. Like I said, from this government, I've been trying to communicate this thing. I've tried to reach somebody. I made a presentation somewhere, and somebody gave me the contact of the administrator of the president, Raji Mekano. When I called him, he said you don't want to attend to me because he doesn't know me. And I think this is a national issue. You don't know
someone has accepted to listen to you.
It's all right.
Is it not, something you should appreciate?
I do. Why not? I do.
So 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
It's all right.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
And you too. And thank you for the good work you're doing.
Thank you so much. You're welcome, sir.
It's all right.
Yes, I would like to invite Tracy to come and wrap up the show. Hence, I wasn't the person that started the show. It is very important I step aside and allow Tracy to come and wrap up the show. If Tracy is listening to me right now, Tracy, the seat is too hot for me right at the moment. Craving your indulgence to please come back to the studio so you can wrap up the show with Big Brother Femi Adesina. Tracy, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so I'm sure that has been like a grueling session for you, but I want to tell you thank you so much for affording us this amount of time and understanding the feet of the ordinary man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I want to thank the station for the good work it's doing. There's nothing as good as feedback, particularly in the communication process and in governance. you have done a lot and are still doing a lot to ensure that government gets a feedback from the people. So thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time having the special advisor to the president on media and publicity. We do pray that all of us will come together as a one Nigeria to make sure that we bring back Nigeria to its a better kind of glory. I don't want to say its former glory, a better kind of glory. Thank you so much, sir, for finding the time. It is Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting is what we do. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back.